Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And today, I'm excited to share with you guys yet another smart plug. Before I begin, let me just turn on some more lights so nobody gets upset with me. Hey Google, turn on the office desk lamps.
Okay, turning two lights
Better?
on.
Alright, I aim to please, guys. Alright, so again, another smart plug, and as I said in a lot of my videos, I've received, purchased and reviewed many different smart plugs. And you know, let's face it, a lot of them, what do I always say in every video? A lot of them they all really do the same thing. So I get excited when I find one that's a little bit different. And again, I say in a lot of other videos, if you're going to integrate smart plugs into your home, I always say try to integrate plugs that work with existing apps. So two of the big apps out there one is the Smart Life app. And let me just show you the box real quick. This is a very basic box, mini smart socket, QR code, a little bit of information, power load, 1100 watts, amperage, that kind of stuff. You know, nothing really to write home about. It's basic. It doesn't need to be more. You don't want to pay more because it's in a fancy box. It has nothing to do with anything. So I reviewed plugs that I purchased by Sonoff. I reviewed them by Equus. Equus, called the Elf plug, and they're all very similar. They all look kind of like this. This is one that I actually purchased off eBay when I first started getting involved in smart home tech. It's round, it's basic, it doesn't take up a lot of space. That's really about it with the thing. And it has an on-off switch. So a couple other designs. Here's another one I reviewed by eTech City. Another smart plug, right? All pretty similar, different location on the button. So I reviewed ones that have a built-in USB port, so that was kind of exciting. So again, one thing I'm always conscious of when I'm going to add things to the home, if I was going to buy them, you know, I'm fortunate enough to get a lot of these smart plugs sent to me for free, and I'm honestly running out of things to plug into them. But I always like it when I get something that's a little bit unique. So what I found was unique, like with the eTech Cities, they monitor power consumption. The one I got the other day, I forget the name of the company, has a built-in USB port. Another company made them a little bit long-wise, set around so you can stack two of them. The one I'm going to share with you guys today is actually one that has a built-in Nightlight. And this is a great design. It's very unique. And for the price point, you know, for what a lot of these plugs cost, you know, like the ones I originally bought on eBay like this, it just basically, you know, they work, but nothing really fancy about them. So if it's going to pay the same amount of money, I'd rather have something with, you know, an additional feature, a USB port, power monitoring. In this case, a Nightlight. And this thing's really cool. And what's great about it, it's compatible with Amazon, you know what I'm talking about. And then of course the Google Home, IFTT, so you can do multiple macros and make different products work together. And again, compatible with the Smart Life app, which lots of different plugs out there are compatible with that app. And I like that because I can now add this device to one of my existing apps and not have to have another app on my phone. And that's something that's crucial, I think, when you're going to be building a smart home. And, you know, like I said before, you know, you can go with Samsung Smart Things, you know, for a lot of control, which I have one, but you're limited to buying the plugs that are kind of expensive. And so with Smart Life, this is one of the apps out there that really is compatible with a lot of different stuff, and a lot of different products by different names that even recommend you download their own app have been compatible with Smart Life. So it's great. So like my, not the Flux bulbs I have, but some of the other smart bulbs I have, Magic Light compatible with the Smart Life app. So that was one thing I was pleasantly surprised, because now I can use this, add it somewhere where I want to have a nightlight. I can just use it as a nightlight if I want to. So pretty cool. So let me just go ahead and show you what it looks like here. I already have it plugged in, and I just have it plugged in down at this outlet here. And there it is. It's just like the one I just showed you. Pretty much identical to this plug right here. Okay, but they added this LED light ring. And it's awesome. I think it's a great product. And for the price point of these, you can get a 4-pack for $42. So it's getting a little over $10 per plug. That's cheaper than when I bought the other plug off eBay. And what's great that it's compatible with Smart Life. So I'm just going to go ahead and demonstrate to you just some of the color changes you can do with it. So if you go into the app, which I've already have it configured, and I'm not going to walk you through that because it's really easy to do. And I've done it in plenty of other videos. So you can actually change with the color. So if I want to go ahead and add it as a red night light, I can just hit the red, and it's going to change the color to red, or in this case a little bit of a pink. You can turn it completely off if you want to. Turn it back on. Go back to color here, you can go green. Pretty much anything you can pick on the color wheel. You can set up timers, turn the device on or off, just like if you had something plugged into it. But what's nice, if you turned off a device that was plugged into it, and I heard it click, turn it back on, the nightlight still stays on. So the nightlight works independent of the actual device plugged into it. So this is great. I'm definitely going to find a spot to put this product. Really cool. If I go back over to, that's the RGB. If I go over to, let's see what it does here under white. I tried doing white before, but yeah, it doesn't seem to have any white color. It looks like it's just RGB. Let me just turn off the color for a second. Let me go back and see if it actually, let's see here. Oops, having a problem here. Alright, so when you turn it on, it gives you the different scenes. You can do, let's see, soft. See if we hit the scene. Let's see if, see, some of these scenes are actually set up in the Smart Life app to work with certain other products. So I don't think the scenes actually work. Oh, they do work. So you get into different nightlight mode, rainbow mode, which will probably switch between colors. Yeah, it does. That's cool. And then, of course, you can go back just to standard colors. But white does not work on this. So if I go, yeah, you can adjust the brightness, of course. Yeah, it's weird it's on there, but nothing with that. So you really are limited to RGB. So whatever you can pick on that, which is surprising. I'm not really sure why that is. Let me try turning another. Yeah, so you can adjust the brightness, of course, but you are limited to the red, green, and blue. So not a big deal. But like I said, you have your scene, set timers, and I think it's a great plug. I mean, it's something that is a little bit different than what a lot of the other plugs are giving you out there. I haven't seen too many of them that actually have an RGB nightlight. Whoop, my camera's doing crazy shit here. I swear, I don't like this camera at all. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much about it. Compatible with like I said, Smart Life, and when you add it to Smart Life, it actually shows as a, that's the top one there, RGB smart plug. It actually shows as a RGB smart plug as opposed to just a standard smart plug. You see the icon right beneath it there where it says bedroom fan. That's a standard one. Then you have your RGB. So that's kind of nice, as you can quickly look at it and see that it is actually different. So I just want to go ahead and thank the company here. This is sent to me by Tess Mall. On Amazon. I'll put a link in description where you can get these. You can get them in single, dual, quad pack. If you're going to get it, if you get us a 1-pack, $14.99, 2-pack, $24.99, 4-pack, only $42.99. So let's face it, once you get one, you're going to want these in plenty of different rooms. It's a no-brainer to go ahead and get the 4-pack. I'll put a link specifically for the 4-pack. If you change your mind and want to get them from obviously you want to get them in a different quantity, you can always go and shop their store. That link will be in the description. So I just want to go ahead and thank them for the generosity in sending me this. And guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Great product. Subscribe to the channel. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day. Take care.